If you're looking for your lawyer, she hightailed it out of here. I guess she didn't want to go down with a sinking ship.
Why don't you stop? The judge has already made his decision, and goading Luke into attacking you isn't going to change his mind.
Well, why would I want another fat lip from him? The judge and I both know that he is a danger to Laura.
Well, you've done your best, little man. No matter how this turns out, you'll have nothing left to use against me.
Well, as usual, Spencer, you missed the point. I only care about Laura.
No, you only care about revenge. You've been stuck in the past for years.
No, I am in the future, Laura's future, and she may have one with proper care as long as I keep him away from her.
Did you miss the part where the doctor said she's incurable? If you have dragged us through this hell out of the delusion that you can wake her with a kiss, you need a room at Shady Brook right next to Laura.
Yeah, well, I think he knows the truth. He pushed Laura so far inside of herself that it's impossible for her to come back. The damage has to be corrected. The only way to do that is to keep him 50 feet away from her.
All the hearings and court orders in the world won't change the fact that my mom loved my dad, not you.
Well, I'm surprised to see you. I didn't expect you here today.
I don't know why. I'll always stand by my father.
Well, you know what? Your mother did that, and look how she ended up.
I don't know why. I'll always stand by my father.
Well, you know what? Your mother did that, and look how she ended up.
As soon as you're all together, I want to talk to you before the hearing gets underway. If the decision comes back and it goes against Nicholas, there are to be no angry outbursts. Do you hear me? No histrionics, nothing. You stay calm and you stay cool until the judge leaves the courtroom. And the reason for this is because I will be able to appeal the decision and it may compromise this option if any one of you acts out irresponsibly. Got it? Luke, attacking Scott verbally or otherwise will not get you Laura back. Okay, why are you talking like we've already lost? Mom appointed Nicholas to be her guardian. He's her son. We're her family. Why would the judge even consider putting Scott in charge?
Because, Lulu, the law very rarely has anything to do with justice.
How you holding up?
Sometimes I can't even look Dad in the eye, and then there are moments like these when I just want to give him a hug and tell him that everything's going to be okay. But I don't know if it is, or if it ever will be. I mean, I know that Mom loved him. You could see it every time that she looked at him, but I don't think I'll ever understand how she got past what he did to her, or how I will.
It took me some time before I came to terms with it.
How did you?
I got angry. I lashed out, and when I finally calmed down, I asked myself, Mom, if she could forgive Dad for what he did, why shouldn't I?
I don't think I'll ever be able to forgive myself for upsetting Lulu like I did.
Maybe it's all going to be for the best. But I have to believe that the judge is going to throw out Scott's petition and just leave everything the way it is.
Hey. Okay?
Oh, we'll see. Listen, I want to tell you how much I appreciate everything that you've done to protect your mother. No, Nicholas, she made a good choice making you guardian.
Thank you.
All rise. The court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Rogers presiding.
We are here today to discuss the guardianship of Laura Spencer. After weighing the evidence and the assertions that further contact with Luke Spencer would be detrimental to the patient's welfare, and taking into consideration Miss Spencer's clear desire to have her son, Nicholas, act as her sole guardian, I have come to a decision, one that I believe will be in Laura's best interest. With that said, I am appointing Scott Baldwin as Laura Spencer's legal guardian. Mr. Baldwin is empowered to act as Laura Spencer's legal guardian and to make any and all decisions as to her care and welfare. However, the court admonishes Mr. Baldwin to make adequate provision for Miss Spencer's family to visit her.
Your Honor, for the record, Mr. Spencer is not family, correct?
Mr. Spencer has no legal ties to Laura Spencer and is not entitled to visit her.
Your Honor, are you aware that this is a clear violation of Laura Spencer's strict wishes?
Miss Spencer's judgment regarding her personal welfare was clearly flawed.
Your Honor, my mother would be outraged by this. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. My mom and dad were happy, and I know that she would not want Baldwin in charge of her care.
Don't worry, Alexis will appeal.
Laura Spencer was in her right mind when she appointed Nicholas Cassadine her guardian. He also happens to be her son, Mr. Baldwin. On the other hand, has absolutely no familial ties to Miss Spencer whatsoever.
Mr. Baldwin poses no threat to Miss Spencer.
Neither does her son. There's not any indication that Nicholas would ever harm her.
Your client has a dangerously troubled grandmother who's fixated on Miss Spencer. He's also granted Luke Spencer unlimited access to the patient.
That's exactly what Laura wants.
There's no need to recap the arguments, Miss Davis. My decision stands.
Fine, I'll file an appeal within the hour.
That's certainly your client's right. But as of this hearing, Mr. Baldwin is Laura Spencer's new guardian. This court is adjourned.
All rise.
You know, this may come as a shock, but I just want what's best for Laura.
My mom would hate this, and she would hate you for everything that you've done.
Go to hell, you rancid pile of roadkill. You okay?
No.
Me neither.
Okay, it's so unfair. The judge thinks Scott is kind and loving towards Mom. He has no idea what a creep Scott is, and even then, how could he deliberately go against Mom's wishes?
It doesn't make sense, I know.
No, Dad, it's flat out wrong.
Well, so are a lot of things, Lulu. But they still happen. You have two choices here. You either fold, or you try to bluff your way through.
Well, maybe that's my problem. I'm a lousy poker player.
Well, you still got time to learn.
Mom made her own choices, and she wanted to be with you forever. So, no matter what happened today or all those years ago, that's what really counts.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
Yeah, and Bobby's right. You know, Mom, she's probably going to be fine. Scott's not going to hurt her or anything. I don't like that he has control over her.
That rodent has never one-upped me for long. Don't you worry, little girl. He's not going to get away with this.